Hello, traders. Welcome to the Wednesday stream. Starting with the Bitcoin, because you're obsessed. And, you know, the thumbnail, well, not the thumbnail, but the title is like confirmation high. And it's potentially a confirmation high, right? It does not become a confirmed confirmation high until I think we break in below that low we saw from August 12th, the discernible valley. They gave us the two peaks, one peak and the second peak. 60,800 tested and failed once and twice. And now we're just sitting here at this key level for just extended amount of time. Working on a daily rejection of 60,800, working on a bearish engulfing candle, completely covering the previous day's candle body. And just the discussion yesterday was like, okay, cool story on the bullish back test on the 12th of the key level, reconfirming its validity. All right, it's time to catch some follow through. And that didn't happen. The 4 hours is the only place to really see what's kind of going on, because the daily is just kind of you know, you see clear rejection, you see these wicks, you see we're below the 200-day simple moving average for the longest period of time, truly since October 2023, still below it. And you just, you know, 4 hour can really be taken with a grain of salt. Sometimes we can identify divergence that plays out like ungodly. And then sometimes we'll identify divergence and it won't even, nope, didn't even matter. It wasn't even real. It was a joke. So, you know, when you start dealing with insignificant time scales, you know, the reliability can be dubious at times. And so if I'm trying to like just do my best to like interpret the psychology of the buyers and sellers by looking at the 4 hour locally right here, I can see that on that, you know, on the 4 hour time scale, here's the 200 simple moving average there. The 4 hour and the daily 200 moving average are almost exactly the same spot. Crazy. Doesn't happen like that often, but here we are. So yeah, they did that, and then like, okay, they kind of broke back above 60,800 briefly, you know, on the 11th, and then like what, the height of that little rebound just was, oh, definitely not testing the 200 again, the daily or the 4 hour. And then you rolled over, and then there were, of course, because we know from history the amount of inflection we've seen, you know, the price reversing one way or another at 57.5, 58.4. We know it would be potentially regarded the same way by market participants. It was, right? As they did defend it. We didn't act like we would know if they would defend it, but you just say that. It didn't look very good there. But yeah, we look at the rally we got. But dang, man, I mean, like, you rally back above 60,800. And then just another abysmal failure, and like such a lack of demand by the buyers that they could not even test the 200 simple moving average again on the 4 hour nor the 200. And now you just big bearish engulfing candle, caught the follow through candle after the engulfing candle, gross. And we're just sitting here, you know, we're green on this 4 hour candle right now, but what the heck? What the heck? It's not really, you know, so that's like the most recent data for now. Like what they could do, you know, because 4 hours, it's a joke, time scale. They could just do, all right, one more time, buddy, and then work it one time, then two times after, you know, you already confirmed to the top. Maybe they confirm a bottom here. That's all we could dream for. Because that's it, you know. Because, you know, the line in the sand right now in Bitcoin is 57.5. I think below that, a lot of downside. Tremendous downside potential below this key level that the buyers are holding on to somehow, some way. Does that make sense? That's kind of like, okay, there's your Bitcoin update, and me doing the best I can to analyze the 4 hour because it's just one day from yesterday. We look at the other chart, right? The other interpretation where you're just perfectly confined within the channel. You just see the heart line is being rejected as they had closed at it yesterday. You're certainly going to be closing below it in the next 48 minutes. It all stays the same or equal. And you're just right back at this key level, man. But you're engulfing. All we can do is pray for a news-driven catalyst, the likes of which we've never seen before. Whoever's in control of this market, which seems like the sellers right now, before they take foothold, and we break 57.5, and we make our way all the way down to 53, 54 for a second test. Definitely don't want that. I would, if it was up to me, I would prefer this is it. We confirm a top, but then we confirm a bottom after. It holds the level, and it's time to run to 63,588 and beyond. I mean, that would be great, but that's hopium, straight hopium, right injected into our veins. Yes, and Baba Booey, of course. Baba Booey, yes. This guy's got personality. He said Baba Booey. Is that why y'all are watching? Sorry, just trying to get this coffee in me. Another hard day of working out. And yeah, okay, so Bitcoin. Let's go to the dominance. Oh, that dude, there's just stuff to talk about. Yeah, okay, well, bearish Marbazoo ongoing. And, whatever. Slow and steady wins the race. Eventually 60. The intraday move. Intraday moves, just not really that important. It's all about the swing highs and the swing lows on this. Just higher highs, higher lows for 2 years, So just wherever it pulls back, if it keeps going down, great. Probably a higher low than previous low and runs again later. Okay, the ebbs and the flows of Bitcoin's dominance. You look at Bitcoin futures. Why not, man? Let's have a Bitcoin bonanza. Okay, so same situation here where it's different. What's kind of a very different situation is like spot price, Bitcoin futures, you're trading below it woefully, and you're still trading above the 200-day simple moving average on futures. Yesterday we did get ourselves a bearish engulfing candle. This is a new day now. Futures reopened. I think an hour and 14 minutes ago. That's when all futures reopened. They closed briefly for like an hour from 5 p.m. Eastern to 6, and at 6 they reopened. So that's where we hear CME futures. But look, just sitting there at a very key level where you're just praying to God that they've recaptured and now they're trying to reconfirm. That's all we can hope for. So you're not dead yet, but you're staring into the abyss. Hence the thumbnail. It's kind of like, oh, Michael Saylor looking at supports. We're at it, man. We're at big supports. You don't want to break these levels. Okay. Bitcoin market cap. Oof. Now this one looks more in line with Bitcoin spot, where it's just like, gosh dang, man, that heart line rejected indubitably since the date of the short squeeze. The God candle, almost 12% in one day. That's God candle. But the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh awayeth. And you're working on a bearish engulfing candle, Bitcoin market cap. All right. So 1.08 trillion could be on deck. $1.212 trillion rejected, right? Let's look left. Oh God, that's what's happening on Bitcoin market cap. It's like the old April 2021 all-time high. You see it. It's not my opinion. It's just reality. Try to make that really clear. Every time I'm looking at an asset, I'm just trying to show, right? Everyone would agree. Oh, there it is. It reversed violently there. Okay. So we go back to where we are now, and it's like that level was just for the greater part of a week rejected and now engulfing. Not great. That's just down 2.67%. Just not great, man. Okay. So, of course.
Since we started out on Bitcoin, let's go further into crypto.
Hand him a little crypto check.
I dream of a day where I'm coming in here and there's 1,000 people here before the intro's done, and we can just play the Hey song and we're hyped and the chat's going nuts, and it's just like 5 months, man, we've been here in this situation. 5 months since that Hey song. 5 months since a record-setting live stream, more concurrent viewership, more likes than ever. I dream of those days again, man, but just the variables currently, it's like the path to 100K, bro. Well, give me some evidence. I just want evidence that buyers are reassuming control of this asset. That's all I want, man. I'm a very simple man. I mean, I'm from Alabama. Very simple. Forrest Gump levels, all right? And it's just give me some higher lows. Give me some signs of strength running up to the top of the channel again, and little pullbacks, and then just running back up, and then just big breakout. Why can't we have that? That's simple. Hope you're having a good Wednesday, where, man, some stocks look really good, dude. Some stocks. I wish I could say the same for cryptos, because it's just when it's not there. I scanned through some S coins again today, and I almost threw up. I had to have a little wastebasket next to me. I hired a nurse. She's on standby in the other room. Sickening. She actually indirectly got sick when she came in to check on me. I was looking at the KSM chart, and it almost got her, dude. We had to get her immunized and vaccinated. Okay. I don't know, dude. Fun of being a live streamer. You can just... All right. Okay, cool. Ethereum, nothing at all sticks out as promising, or, I mean, you just came off a pretty gnarly crash. So, on high volume, and you are in between levels. So anytime you're in between levels, you are flipping coins. So Ethereum currently in a coin flip situation on its immediate directionality. Cool story, bro. All right. How about Ethereum to Bitcoin? How's it doing today? But it's up, dude. It's up 1.48%, holding in there. But the context, again, more nausea, right? BNB actually positive today. Hey man, any day above 500, I'm happy on BNB. I would like it to get above the 200-day moving average. I would like it to go test the supply line of the potential bullish dragon after a really nice correction. I mean, we're talking here like from the all-time high to the lowest low. BNB corrected 44.9% in 2 months. That's a solid correction in a long-term uptrend. And now you're showing us a structure that we can recognize. We've seen a million times. We've seen millions of these like develop and then play out. We've seen them also develop and fail. We've seen some that turn into Encalagon the Black, the largest Tolkien entity in his universe. The most crazy dragons ever. We've also seen, where they rally and they just make a lower high than the spine and they collapse. Okay? It could be bad market conditions. So I'm okay with BNB above 500. I think there's a lot more work to do, but risk management wise, you're kind of at a pretty good spot here. How does it play out if Bitcoin doesn't hold 57.5? So weak. It doesn't mean like they look, dude, they could come in one low, the second low. We put in a higher low here, or we just test 58.4 again and we hold. And that's like confirmation of this has support now. And all of a sudden things have flipped around and we're okay again. So BNB, probably of all of them now, is probably in the best spot for managing risk, for just owning. right? Tight stops, no big deal if it fails, minimal losses, but your upside potential was 3-to-1 max, right? Our minimum, I think it was it'd be 3-to-1. Long and down here, stop loss below, somewhere below 500, and then just target is 620, 638. That's what it'd have to be, or at least 603, 600. The BNB kind of like got something better than Ethereum, which doesn't have crap. Solana down 1.7%. Remember, this was like good, and then it turned into bad, and now it's more neutral because they tested support, and sellers failed to break down after confirming distribution. You had a big rally, but now it's just like, what's going on? I mean, now the 200-day moving average for 3 days in a row being rejected as resistance. So it seems like with price action like this, it's getting more and more likely you will get a second test locally at 130, 124. So I don't know. It's just getting weird. Extended crap, no trend market since March. Dude, it's mid-August. XRP down 1.17%. Almost nothing to talk about. The higher low, but then the lower high. But it's above the 200 moving average. Okay, just flat. Nothing to do as a trader. You don't buy XRP to trade, dude. If you own it, you're a cult member. You're gonna hold it. You're gonna have your XRP, and you're in it for the long haul. You're waiting for $2, $3 again in 2055. Okay, that's kind of what you do on XRP. We're just looking at it because it's your top market cap crypto amongst of them. Amongst the top market cap cryptos. It's also amongst the top cryptos. Friggin' Dogecoin looks like crap. I mean, look what's happened. They put in the lowest low of the downtrend, and they ran it up. I mean, my God, talk about, whoa, dude, we did it. I mean, it was a 37% rally in less than a week. But look what's happening now. You can just see the correlation of price to the 10.67, 11 cent inflection zone. I mean, look at this. This is so real. This goes back to 2022. There was no other time, though, right? You can see that first time, and then it was resistance. And look what happened after it was regarded as resistance, a huge collapse to much lower levels. Oh, look here, listen. I mean, just how about December 2023 when it tested that level? Good God, it from its high to low, lost 31% of its value in 27 days. So here we are in a well-established downtrend on this asset now. Lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. And you're doing this. Like, what was once a resistance from history is certainly being regarded as resistance again. I mean, that's just not what you want to see. Like, in another universe, we have Dogecoin that would, break through that level and then start back testing it a couple times. And then all of a sudden, dang, dude, this looks like max upside. Looks like accumulation's going on. I mean, until they do something like this, you can't have any confidence in Dogecoin to go any higher. It looks like it's setting up maybe to be going way lower. Like, when positive price action correlation to key historical levels? If you can answer that, I'll give you an answer when it might be strategic to long. But for now, I don't know how you could want to own this with the information we have here. Good Lord. Yeah, it's true. It really is. It is all about the...
There's bears out here.
I like turtles.
AI Mullen, or is it Al Mullen? Could be AI Mullen, coming in from Pittsburgh. We'll see if he's real AI. Give me the cat facts of Pittsburgh, dude, or something. Let's go to Shiba, dude, because it's in the top 10 crypto, man. Yeah. What are they? Top 10? Is that Ton Coin or whatever? Ton Coin. Let's look at it together. What a joke. Cardano's top 10. Ton Coin. There we go. Tron Connect. Okay, yeah, I figured about that. Avalanche. Oh my God, Shiba, dude, it's a Greek tragedy of a top 10. I'd say what we've had all this time, man, and this is what you got. This is our best. They're not creating or minting their best cryptos. Ton coin. Here it is. Ton coin. Shoot, dude, that's pretty good. Is there another chart? Oh, yeah, there you go. Well, it's pretty good, man. That's actually not bad. This looks more like the NASDAQ than... Yeah, the NASDAQ, where it like pulled back and tested the 200 for the first time in a long time and then just rallied off of it. Something about ton coin getting me some type of way. It does not look similar. That level, that old high from 2021 is support now. Not bad, man. Going for the highest daily candle close since July 21st. What in the world S-Coin could we say is doing that in the top 10? Nice, dude. Ton coin doing things. Maybe this is the future, dude. Ton coin. It will lead nations. I guess Cardano. You know, I'm just doing something. We don't check on it often, right? So. I'll just wait for 24 cents, man. I mean, they might squeeze it to 37 cents for a formal bearish back test. Because at a key level, they haven't done that. It's like an Ethereum situation where like they haven't done the check back. They haven't done the bearish back test yet because there's been such a lack of effing demand that it's just sitting here. So just nice loser asset, just waiting to get wrecked again probably. There was divergence, and the divergence manifested into a short squeeze, but then manifested and concluded with its lowest high of downtrend, new downtrend. You probably got a little down sloping channel here, and something like that. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're just in. This is what you're in. This is what most little joke coins are. It's what they're doing. Downtrending. See you back down at 28 cents. Test that demand line. Demand. Okay, Tron. Let's look at Tron, and then we'll move on. Sorry, I didn't want to spend too much time. It's a dumpster fire, dude. It really is. Like, we're just looking at the top 10 because it's like, okay, it's the top, the best. This is the best. Everything else is just so bad for the most part. Tron's up 1.4%. Dude, there's something going on, man. Like, they're maybe going for a type 2 here, but this is a beautiful bearish Gartley bat combination, and they're recapturing the 200 moving average. This trend is really good. I mean, this is quite possibly the best trend in all of crypto right now. Non-stop uptrend since November 2022. 2022, not 23. You gotta wonder, I mean, such a significant reversal structure, how its performance was meh, kind of underperformed. You know, I would say good performance, decent performance is at least hitting the C point. So they brought, you know, what'd they do? 12.29 cents, this old reversal point from September 2021 and the candle open from November 20. This is a very real inflection point. They have recaptured that. That's what they've done. The communist Chinese and CZ and all of Asia coming in, their spirit linking, creating a Tron Connect spirit bomb full of Justin Sun's boogers. Okay, it's unbelievable. So it looks like we might be in store for a type 2. So you would say the upside potential, another 1 penny, 1 cent, right? They take it up to, all right, we'll go up 7.58% to go test the D point, and that's really where you're going to be like, is this confirming the top, or is it just going to get completely invalidated because this trend's so insane? Wild stuff, dude. What's up, Eugene? I wish we could have a all-time high talk every single day, dude. We hadn't had that kind of talk in a long time. I don't know, stocks were fun. You know, Mag 7, Nvidia, that run was crazy. We're starting to get it on some healthcare stocks. Gold just hit an all-time high on the close yesterday. It's pulled back though today. Anyway, so we'll get off of your crypto. Okay. It's the spider. What another close. We got the gap fill not even yesterday. We formed like Jesus chimes for the gap fill from August 1st being confirmed today. A filled gap. They've done it. There's another one at all-time highs, 564, 565. Look what's happened, confirmed. Your first level of positive momentum since the major drawdown began July 18th. Confirmed today. So will we build off of that? I hope so. It's been pretty good so far. Just no structure. You know, they correct, and then the VIX spikes to 65. Iran tweets, and they do nothing. And it was like, what was that? And it's like, oh, it was literally nothing. The Japanese yen, it's over. Okay, everything's normal again. We're rallying off the lows. And we're showing positive Momo. We just cracked back above 50 on the RSI, first time of the month. Cool. All right. Dow Jones doing some nice stuff. I think you're trying to break it, man. Very, very good. So you broke the original March 21st high at 39.8, and you just went up and you closed testing that mid-May high. And very nice. The highest low, the highest major real low getting put in. I love it after a deep retrace. So they break that. Easy gap fill at 40,339, and we're going to keep running, dude. And it was all a bad dream. That's what it starts shaping up to be. Beautiful. Yeah, CPI. Oh, it's 2.9. Okay, yeah, dude. I'm sure it is. Yeah, right. NASDAQ filled the gap pretty much yesterday, and it's kind of acting as a resistance today. You know, you had a mixed bag of technology. Unfilled gap at 18,000. Unfilled gap 18.5. You know, you just had the drawdown, the test of the 200 simple moving average for the first time since October. And that was where the bids came in. The 200, man, acts as a springboard, does it not? It's just anytime the price gets around there, they'll take it below it just to freak people out. And they max bid like the old boomers at the casino, the slot machines. It's like 50 of them lined up. And they're just like bid. 200 moving average, bid it all day. And that's what's going on right now. So we're catching a pretty nice reflexive rally that could continue. There's not much resistance here. Just a gap fill. So I would say 18K would probably be a good next stop. We're just attempting a rally here, and we're going to be monitoring where this attempted rally concludes, and that will give us some data about what's going on. Did whoever sell at the top here, are they back in? Are there more than before? Or are we witnessing less than before? 2022 is a wonderful time for that type of price action, education. As you can go back and see, it was brilliant right here. So you had the nice run. It just kept going. It was never going to end. And then they had a pretty bad drawdown, but it wasn't too big of a deal. And then, oh no, a lower high. Crap. The conclusion of the rally, lower than the previous set, so less than before. Then they sell it off again. And it's like, oh God. And we're confirming a bottom here. Maybe it's a double bottom. We're going to keep. And then they ran it up again. And it's like 1 and 2, the form of confirmation that there were less than before. And that's eventually, I mean, what we're going to be looking for. 2022's top was one of the most predictable tops I've ever seen. I mean, it was like a play-by-play. Holy crap. I do not want to own anything that's confirming distribution after such a magnificent run. Anyway, so that's what we're going to be monitoring here. It could just be, you know, something like this where it just draws down, whatever, and then we run again and we make all-time highs. You know, it could have just been a bad dream. That's right, a woo-woos in the chat. What's up, Anonymous? Thanks for the 1776 hoodie merchandise. Thank you, man. America. Thank you, dude. So, similar, or I mean, identical to the S&P 500, you have on the NASDAQ composite, so the first level of positive momentum since the drawdown began on the 17th. No, yeah, on the 17th, yeah. So, we're making a comeback. Wonder if it'll build. Let's go to the IAWM. Bear with me. I'm exhausted. I got wrecked today. Well, that is technically a dark cloud cover. Not really in the best context. Yeah, this... Okay, we have a potential dark cloud cover near an inflection point, but not quite at it. It's almost like Ethereum. Ugh. So this candle opened higher than yesterday's close, and then it pierced through at least 50% of the body of the first candle, and that's what gives us the potential dark cloud cover. We did pretty much get a gap fill. I mean, at least one of them from August 2nd, but there's still another one that looms over up at 216, so monitor that. You got to get follow through. Like, we got to have a lower close than today's close to confirm a dark cloud cover, whatever. Still in a pretty good trend, right? Higher highs, higher lows. So it's, yeah, it's all right. Okay. Gold. Here it is. After making the highest lows of all time, it turned into the highest close ever. Couple days ago, yesterday, whatever. It's a new day, and you're still just trading above the top of the trading range. Anonymous, thank you so much for the next level 3600. I didn't name it that. Weird. Thank you for the... I love that shirt. I wear it and it shows off my muscles very well, so thank you, dude. Yeah, not enough people got that shirt. That's the most recent one, and it's the sexiest of all of them. So thank you, dude, for supporting this community that is 100% crowdsourced. No ads. No affiliate marketing links shoved down your throat. Hours and hours and hours of your life preserved by me not monetizing. So thanks, dude. But yeah, gold, man, I just think 2,500 eventually. I don't know, you know, they're going to test it again and fail, but I think anything above 2432 is in complete control. Buyers in complete control of this asset. If you flip this chart over, this is disgusting. Like, I wouldn't want anything to do with this asset based on... Just think about it, the wave structure that's set up. You have an X point, an A point, then you have an 88, you have an over 88% retrace on B. Mother of God, you have a 95% retrace on B, and then a lower high on C, an 886 on C. What could that mean? It can only conclude there's only one wave structure. It's not a butterfly. It's not a 786. It's a 886 plus. So that's extremely bearish in this situation because I have the chart inverted. It can only mean one thing. Pattern completion zone. It's the crab pattern. No, it is the deep crab pattern. The 1618 target right around 2560. So that's where we are right now. And this is a valid wave structure until sellers take the price below 2365. That's gold. Stupid bullish. Like it's in the waves. Yeah, it's pretty beautiful, man. Let's go, Anon, man. Thanks so much for the harmonic, the golden harmonic R unisex classic pullover hoodie merchandise. Thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate that, man. Thank you. I need to get a hoodie. I don't know. I live down in Miami, so it's like I never wear hoodies. It's like just Yeah, I've got a lot of hoodies. You don't wear them. You don't wear anything. You're almost naked the whole time you're here. Crazy. All right, burn that image into your mind. It's pretty insane. And valid again until sellers take the price below $23.65. Is a deep crab, potentially. Potential deep crab. Silver, just a corrective state in a pretty much long-term uptrend. I made that 95% retrace from this low to high up here. It's kind of interesting that there's a 200 moving average and inflection point, and the bidders did not let the price go test this, showing the first level of positive momentum today on the new day since July 17th. But we got 21 hours till this close, so you need some favorable price action up against this little supply line here if you want a break and follow through of that positive momentum. So gold is where it's at. It's not, I mean, silver will, if gold does the thing, that C to D wave, silver's gonna probably go up, and silver will probably run to 28.88, maybe even 29.81 if things get really nice. So just, less stuff that makes me feel that comfortable short term. But yeah, again, riding the coattails. Okay, my oil. Yes, my oil. Tweezer top reversal has occurred. As you can see, that is a beautiful tweezer top reversal with follow through. So a little concerning. Back below the 200 moving average. Back below 78.35. When it seemed like things were getting good, they got to pull it back. So all we can do now is pray for 75.25 to hold up, and pray wherever this concludes, this little tweezer top reversal, it concludes higher than $73. Otherwise, we're effed. Oil is screwed. So that's not really great. It's starting it's just more neutral because of the lower high and crappy price action. Choppy, man. Very choppy. I don't even think the composite operator knows what's going on this one, dude. Hello, chat. Joe Potter and Eugene and Delov and XRP Haas and Brad. What's up, man? And Wayne Batson and G Dogs in the chat. The Hype King, Mo Collections, Richard Heads, the Lycan, Wildfire, Scuba Steve's here. We're Scuba Steve Management. Toya Mato, Spam Brain, SD Hoddle, John Lemon's here. Good to see y'all on the Wednesday where crypto sucks, collectively speaking. No opportunity really outside of maybe BNB above 500 because of the dragon, potential dragon. But dude, let's just take a look. Like I feel like the dude who walks into the room with the birthday cake with the candles, and it's just an S show, and it's just like, people walking up the walls, half the room's on fire, there's loud noises, and it's just, or it's like the TikToks they do of like, hey, first day at the gym, and they walk in, and then it's just the dumbest clips of the dumbest people at the dumbest gyms, and it just pans back to him, and he's just like, in horror. That's me looking at S coins. Most S coins. Like, here's Reef coin. We were going to do it. Here it is. Here's your dumpster fire. Going for the lowest daily candle close in human history today. Hype in the chat. Raven coin, send a Raven for destruction, Just well below the key zone. Such a lack of demand, they can't even test 1.7 cents. How about Theta? Theta gang? Yeah, Theta gang. Get wrecked, man. Nothing. Just garbage. What about Uniswap? It's up 1% today. Hey, man, they're doing stuff on Uniswap. They're holding it up. Maybe we go to $7. Anomaly. V-Chain doing things. Terrible things. No forms of, I mean, you one low, the second low, but locally, where's the local confirmation? The momentum is so much in the hands of the sellers right now. It's just so undeniable. Really hard to want to get behind anything in this space. How about Tezos down 4% plus? Nasty engulfing candle, bearish back test of 69 cents. Support, resistance. I'm gonna throw up. You see what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, I'm gonna be sick. So see back at 62 cents, but what happens when that doesn't hold? Because no one's gonna buy Tezos because it's a scam. Thank you, Joshua. What's up, Mesogamma, dude? Hey, I was gonna be a real contender. I was gonna get abducted by the tornado, man. But surely it could be better on some other coins, right? I mean, like, surely it'd be better on, like, OXT, right? OXT. Well, they're trying to confirm it. You know, 1 and then 2, but it just... Like, I mean, I guess they're trying to hold it for now, but I just have no confidence. Like, send it to 5 cents. I'll feel better. But, yeah, you're down here, and they could do it, man. What about Matic, though? It's up 0.3%. Oh, God, there's nothing to do. It's just in between key levels. So, flip your coin. No seller exhaustion implied on the daily. They haven't even really back tested 50 cents yet. They back tested 54 cents, that's for sure. But they squeeze it higher, great, but probably headed to 30 cents in time, and it would make a lot of sense because it's Matic and no one cares, and there's no way that the Matic devs can prove to you that their ecosystem's growing, that they're making revenue and profit, and even if they were, they would never in a million years have to share that with you. Same thing with that XRP. It doesn't matter if Ripple Labs is making money, XRP bros. It doesn't matter. That money's theirs. They're not going to give it to you. You are not investing in Ripple. But yeah, I'm sure there's like ONT's good, right? I mean, well, you're at support for a second time, which is nice. Hey, dude. All-time lows, though, but nevertheless, you're down here. It's just there's no evidence that momentum is in the hands of the buyers, even at this support. So, win high or low. Win M shape. 886 M shape. This was an M shape right here. And then you started seeing after the completion of the M shape, accumulation, positive price action correlation to levels. These M shapes are like momentum killers. Think about like, I think some of the most reliable harmonics are where they're like at the ends of these nasty downtrends, and then they're all developing at these key levels from history in some way. And it's just like, okay, the momentum was so strong, and now it's stopping. It's like they're putting the brakes on. And right now, it's just, there's no brakes. It's like, yeah, there were some limit buys set up here, and they defended it. But it's just preliminary. It's like, what happens if Bitcoin breaks 57.5? There's no way that 15.75 holds. You might be seeing fresh, well, you did see an all-time low on ONT, at least on this Binance chart on August 5th, but they might be retesting 12.86 cents. Okay, anyway, I mean, you know, a Chainlink, dude, it was going to do it, and then it's just like the new price action makes it terrible. And it's like, I think you should just wait probably till 760. I mean, they are trying to hold up this old range for sure, but again, you'd have no form of, what the? It's disappearing. You have no form of confirmation that this level's real, and I don't know why it keeps disappearing. Weird, man. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, nothing here that's really great. I just hands off S coins chat. That's it. get help. There are hotline. If someone posts the hotline, crypto S-Coin addiction hotline, call it if you have the urge to buy any of these losers right now. Because there's nothing technically implying that it's good to bid. You remember late 2022? You remember New Year's? Remember all those M shapes completing? Those type 2 returns? I mean, there are times when it makes a lot of sense. But right now, momentum-driven asset class, and the momentum is undeniably in the hands of the sellers. And M shapes, deep retraces, a multitude of higher lows near the bottom, at the bottom. Those are signatures that the momentum is shifting, that there is someone accumulating. For now, you ain't got anything but maybe a crappy bear flag with limited upside. Anyway, sorry. I don't know. I'm just like, it's tough love, you know. I only say this because I care. But don't worry, there are definitely dumpster fires. There are a few. The thing is, in the stock market, it's a mixed bag everywhere, right? Like you go to Etsy. Well, you just saw the lowest price since April of 2020. Yes, Etsy. But my customizable artwork and my geodes and stuff. April of 2020, man. And then, do we have a gap fill somewhere? Oh, yeah, we do. We got it. You could imagine where this is right now, that they pretty much fill the gap 50 once a day. But, like, look at this unfilled gap. Good God. From April 3rd of 2020. You would imagine at this point, they're probably going to go run it down to test that near enough to a key level. There's even another unfilled gap on Etsy at like 32.87. We're not going to talk about that. I don't want to depress anybody, but yeah, it's not all hunky-dory. And you got a bearish wave structure here, right? Yeah, you got a nice butterfly. The X, the A, to the B. Yeah, 786 there. Lower high on C, and then a 1272 that you're not even you're approaching it. So between 49.50 all the way down to the 1618, which would be, oh, look here, listen. Oh my God, look at the confluence. The confluence between the gap fill and the upper echelon, like the max criteria, right? Like you going below that, you're starting to maybe violate it. There's hops and stuff, but I'm saying like between the 1272 all the way to the 1618 is the pattern completion zone, price reversal zone for Etsy. So it just happens to be the 1618 is right there, that gap fill. So okay, maybe I'll see a lower. You know, you might catch a reaction at the 1272, 1414.
Is CRV
first,
making
probably
a
a lower high.
comeback?
The trend is
Asking
miserable.
for a friend smile. 48.0000000000 KNC.
Team Curve, thank you for the $20.51. I was hearing things that Curve's up today, but nah. I would imagine it's a short squeeze. It's an anomaly. I'm betting that all the gains from today will be given back in the next week or two. It'll roll over. It's a joke. Yeah. So, but we'll look. We can go to it. You know. I guess we can do it right now. Whatever. We can talk about on-demand delivery of S-Coins. Yeah. Like, remember the context here. We're doing things. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's up 6.3% to do what? Oh, to bearishly backtest and reconfirm to market participants what was, or just to confirm what was once a support, an all-time low support from October of 2020. It is now flipping to resistance. Not yesterday. It was very close yesterday, but today. So I can't really say that's great. Congratulations on the bearish backtest. But so far, that's it. So, oh my God, and the daily candle close in 3 minutes, 22 seconds. Yeah, this isn't going to go well, probably. That was it. That was the worst thing that probably could have ever happened. Sorry. Anyone got anything to say? Anyone at all? That's right, magic crystal jewelry, all up on Etsy. So, be really mindful of that. That though it seems so good, it is actually the worst thing that could ever happen. That's CRV. Okay, all right. Let's look at like some happiness. Progressive, dude. Oh my God, it looks so good. Just days ago. The rectangle, it's like NVIDIA pattern and Oracle. Like they did this, and you have a half God candle. You know, we'll call it a Maya, the Maya candle. All-time highs, PGR. It looked beautiful. Bullish consolidation, just catching tremendous follow through today. Wonderful. You had some more all-time highs. Trying to think, man. I scanned through a ton of these today. A lot of the healthcare stocks did well. HCA, that's an all-time high. Breaking that pretty nice channel there, you know, newly developed. Lockheed Martin all-time highs again today. They're streaking. Crap, dude. It's local on the 8s, man. Too many S coins. Ran out of time. Be local on the 8s. So we'll go to Bitcoin in a second. We have 1 minute till the daily close across the crypto sphere. Remember HCA? Well, didn't we just look at that? Yeah. Shake Shack doing pretty well on this V shape. Maybe. My God, don't make a lower high than these highs. That'd be terrible. Oof. PBTA looking wonderful. Oh my God. Like, look what they're doing. You know, it's like a rectangle, and look at this one low, second, third low, and it's like a higher low. So much accumulation, just maybe setting up for a mega breakout. Look at the freaking volume today. Highest volume seen on PPTA since June 23rd of last year. Dang, man. Resilient. Have your alert set up above 692 because you hear that beep, you're going places. The TLT bonds continuing. Remember the 3-day close, I think, today? Yes, it did. So you now have a pretty much invalid, the best looking shooting star ever, right? Oh my God, it's so perfect. I think they invalidated it. And there it is. Jesus chimes for the daily candle close in crypto. Bonds, highest 3-day candle close since December of 2023. The highest 3-day candle close on the TLT, 20-year Treasury bond ETF of the year 2024. And we're in August, so that's pretty momentous. $97 captured on the close. Is that a big deal? Oh, it is. It certainly is. Look at this 2005 peak. Look at that. Oh my God. Dude, it is that. It really is the...
Oh, would you look at that?
And also...
Look here. Look, listen.
They closed it above both, man. The first one ever, right? Even if we were going to be like, it's a zone. Here's your shooting star, your green shooting star. Beautiful. Just go tripping through time for a second on the 3-day. Wow. That wasn't invalidated at all. That caught the fall through. Beautiful. Anyway, they closed the 3-day above that today. So that is a big breakout confirmed with the close. Big breakout. What normally happens when they really break it, you get that. You've had fake outs before. You've had fake outs, but pullbacks, and then re-breakouts, then kind of they pull it back to test it, and they run it again. So normally, like, extremely I mean, you see what I'm doing. Like, I'm just going through and looking at this $97 to $98 level, and like sometimes the consequence of breaking that takes it to much higher levels, right? I mean, that's what you just did, coming off of a wonderful spring back test, 3 rising valleys. It's hard to argue with that. That's pretty good, man. All right, TLT, we'll keep our eye on it. That just means, right, that all this means that your yields have topped out. Your yields aren't going any higher. Not for the long term. For the short term, maybe. Yeah, they pull it back, whatever. But, wow. All right, let's go back to Bitcoin. Second, man.
Checking
So
to see
BJ,
if
wow,
this is
thanks for
working.
the extra pay,
Checks
the
man.
$3 worth of Litecoin.
0.04689630 LTC.
It works. It works, dude. All right, just to, come back here, what we do every stream is at the top of the hour, we just try to go back to the top 4 cryptos and look at the close together. And as you can see, unfortunately, a bearish engulfing candle has been confirmed on that close. Another failed attempt to break 60,800 as you failed yesterday, the day before, and kind of broke it on the 11th. So garbage. I mean, price action at a key level. My God. Just... there's that heart line of the big channel, the just ungodly respected channel. Even if you break through it a little bit, it's always, if it's violated, it's respected. So you can see the heart line, just another rejection, still below 200, bearish engulfing candle, and just sitting at 58.4, 55, or 57.5. I mean, that's just kind of your line in the sand. I mean, below that, downside potential, it could just be a nice 7%, 6% drawdown. I mean, very choppy here, man. I hope they hold it up. This is the only hopium left. You're staring at the gray zone on the 4 hour after really garbage price action. You've confirmed a top. And again, such a lack of demand from the buyers on the 4 hour that they're unable or unwilling to test that 200 simple moving average again, daily and 4 hour. Like, what the bad price action, even if it does rally here. It's garbage price action. Sorry. 4 hour descending triangle. No, I would just look at it like one high and the second high. I would just look at it. You have confirmed a top. That's what it looks like to me. That could change. Again, you're not. It's not confirmed until they're taking us below 57.7. That swing low that gives us the discernible peaks. That's when it starts. It's really 57.5. It's the correlation to the historical level. So 57.5, man. Below that, we're screwed. We're going way lower. But it's just all about, can they hold it? We don't act like we know if they're going to hold it. We just pray. And all we can do is understand the significance of that level. But the price action, again, just really bad here. Yeah, pattern recognition on 4 hours kind of be tenuous, dubious, whatever, all the words for weak, and quite possibly unreliable. Okay. Been live now 1 hour and 4 minutes. If you're enjoying the live stream, like button, that bell, that sub. Thanks for being here on in these times that are just, bro.
Hey Mitch, I saw Barry bought some
real
Baba.
bad.
Is
For
he
the
the
streamer,
composite operator?
Bitcoin live streamer, technical analysis. Oh god, dude, he did. Sean, I think he is. I think Michael Burry is the composite operator. Baba him amongst ancient Chinese money, whatever. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. Like, we don't know who the composite man is. Clearly, it's Michael Burry. It's his largest holding, and he added to it. And he's adding to it in a period where we are identifying the signature of a composite operator, accumulating a buying campaign on Baba. That's what we're doing. So it is not our job to know who the composite man is. It's just our job to identify the structural developments that represent what he's doing. And it sure as heck looks like he's accumulating. We know he's accumulating. You may have a bad earnings tomorrow and it dumps 5%, but that doesn't mean like the structure's invalid. A lot of bad things would have to happen to invalidate what has developed over, I would say, well over 500 days. Thank you, Sean. Yeah, Burry's last plays day. I remember him going mega stupid short on semiconductors before that went into a 1929 bubble run. Holy crap, that was the worst. I don't think I've ever seen him, a trade fail so miserably so fast, outside of Kathy Wood. But Kathy Wood is like, she's like a form of quantitative easing, Like, oh, what's Kathy doing? All right, let's just inverse her. Free money. BNB, just top of the hour. So again, above $500. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the structure that's developing. I don't think you really want to be screwing around with BNB below $500, but it's above. So if like they have reconfirmed it as support and it holds and Bitcoin doesn't collapse, then you have max upside potential, 600 to 640 up there. That's the target. If this can hold. It's just a big if, man, with Bitcoin. We got to see this defended one more time. Preferably a low. The higher low would be great. Give me 1 and 2 and let's pump it. That's the only way this is working for BNB. Solana kind of went neutral 3 days in a row, testing and rejecting the 200 simple moving average. Start just more neutral, gross. Right here, how do you manage your risk? Right now, you can't. You'd have to wait for 124, 130 if you wanted to place your bets. You put in a lower high than the previous high. These highs are lower than this high, so it's all of a sudden like consecutive lower highs. It was better. It's not as good right now. Harder to trust. It will probably bounce. Okay, those are the top of the hour cryptos, man. XRP, whatever. Not tradable, really. Proven. We're just looking at a heart rate monitor. Crypto Bro heart rate monitor. Okay. We're gonna look at some like the Mag 7. Let's just scroll through them real quick. Forgot, my bad. Mixed bag today. Nvidia up 1.67%. You got an issue here, man. I mean, like it's really cool, the resilience of the run, but a little concerning Japanese candlestick here after, again, Nvidia's up 30+% from the lows in a very short period of time. That's great. And that's price action you get after crashes and major drawdowns and stuff. But we have painted something that isn't great. What Japanese candlestick pattern has been painted today by market participants? Anyone got a guess on what this is right here? What is that? We have a gap. They created a gap. They've given us new problems at 109. Don't wait for a few answers. Don't expect anything from y'all ever in terms of answers or being in the chat.
What is that? What the is that?
I'll give it a jelly donut. Okay, we got a couple answers. Yeah. Sake of keeping it going, continuity. Yes, this is what we would call a hanging man reversal, and it's like, I don't trust this guy. It's like, whatever, dude. I don't really care if you do or not, but know your candlestick patterns, chat. Don't trust me. Trust what has been studied and researched by people a lot smarter than me. Try to tell me that is not identical to what is being identified right now. A hanging man reversal pattern. So we got it. So it might not be real. Okay. Tomorrow we need to see a candle like this where the close today was here. You need a lower close than today's close. That would confirm its validity. And then you would get the markdown from there. So that's what's painted NVIDIA. Undeniable. They may just gap it up and we just keep running tomorrow and the squeeze continues, but it's here. It's here, right? Microsoft continuing to just recover, streaking, highest daily close since August 1st. Not much here. I guess maybe your upside could take you to 420, then 430 after that. Yeah, 420, 430. So there's a little more upside on Microsoft. Nice. Apple, highest daily candle close confirmed since July 31st. Nice. And just holding above kind of the inflection zone. No edge, no structures, just V-shaping so far. Amazon closed back below the 200-day simple moving average, or was it right at it? Officially, it was... God. What do they call it? A photo finish? Definitely. It closed below. Yep, closed below that 200 simple moving average today. Whatever. Not a piercing line. I mean, it pierced through half the body, but yeah, it could be considered a dark cloud cover, maybe. You got nothing here outside of that. I mean, there's no... no inflection. Maybe 175, 177. It can continue. You're at the Mag 7 casino, flipping coins, spinning balls, and rolling dice, pulling levers. That's Amazon, Apple, Microsoft right now, NVIDIA too. Yep. They do not have the framework for an edge. Meta, highest price seen on Meta today since July 11th. And on mega all-time high breakout watch, huge level, 523, 531. This is the strongest of all the Mag 7s right now, and it's remaining that way. Very strong. Alerts set up. Google down 2.3%. Not looking good, man. That's gross. No demand here. Losing lawsuits. Trying to sway elections, being frauds, like legit, like propagandists, like unbelievable, like just doing a complete disservice to America in general, like anti-capitalistic. Yeah, garbage. Like that's what they're doing. That's Google. Hopefully they crash even more. I mean, with this type of behavior, it's stupid. Antitrust lawsuits, they're failing, losing those, like whatever. Send it to the 200. Tesla. Back below the 200-day moving average. Back inside the big old downtrend. Ugh. Just can't catch a break. Down 3%, the worst of the Mag 7. There you have it, man. Interesting development on PayPal that I do think something's going on. This is really, really interesting now. It is range bound, but man, the events of early July and late July, the confirmation low of this ice line, back above the 200 moving average. There very well could be a signature of an ongoing buying campaign by the composite man on PayPal. It looked, oh man, it was okay. And then this right here, this new data, that's pretty freaking good. Heading on up 68.59. Again, they break that 72 plus. There's a gap unfilled. at $73. That would be your target if this was going to actually break, and then go 82 after that. So yeah, this could be maybe a bottoming structure happening right now. Yeah. Look at that. Think about a head and shoulders pattern that performs miserably. This is terrible performance of like one high, then the second high. And the second high is a very bearish, like a very reliable and bearish structure. And it played out. They broke the neckline, but terrible performance. And that's good. Signifies a lot of weakness from sellers. Just looking at some of these CL. Look at this freaking channel, dude. It's a Jesus channel. Bullish engulfing candle today. Oh, gorgeous. Just magnificat. Colgate Palm Olive on the way to all-time highs again. It is a dream. I gotta show you this, man. IVZ. Unbelievable. Uneffing believable. I can't even believe it. It's like Baba, but it's its own version of beauty. Okay, so it's like you've got this fractal that is just, we've seen it countless times play out to insane degrees. Like if this plays out, oh yeah, $23, $25 on deck for IVZ, but you got this one low on the weekly, and then on the second low you have the inverse head and shoulders, but then on the right shoulder of the inverse head and shoulders you have a classic accumulation structure, and that third valley tested and held 1541, and 1541 is such a real level that it's like probably one of the most powerful levels that we could ever see. 2018, 2019, 1818 on deck easily. This is, and then all this is happening from a low to high where 786, 886 territory, low to high. Yeah, not even 74%. It's just at a good spot. You're witnessing momentum shift into classic accumulation. You're above the 200 simple moving average again. Are we above the 50? I think we are. Oh goodness, you're above the 200 and the 50, and you just closed back above the 20 today. Not really a big deal. Just looking at them for reference. This one, man. This is it. Me too, Brad. They had us in the first half. Tyson Foods. Oh my God. What a dream. This thing will continue most likely to 70, maybe 77, 84 if we're fortunate. Way higher in time. Very, very good price action, good structures, good value. It had been for a long time, and now we're just starting to go again. Watch ConocoPhillips. I don't know. No, nothing too special here. No. It kind of looks like the others. DTE. Energy. Oh my goodness. Like, trend has reversed, right? You're headed back to 123. They break that 123. There's nothing stopping you from going to 136.50 plus. All the accumulation, man. Higher highs, higher lows. Like, we can look at all these big tech semiconductors. They just look all the same. Like, broke down, and they're trying to V-shape a little bit. Really violent, reflexive rally ongoing. But just nothing structurally that's impressive or fun. Like, I mean, I think like something like AMT, pretty cool here. Like where they, you know, the higher low came in, the key level was defended, and you broke a supply line, and things may be turning around here on this one. McDonald's, because of the M shape. I mean, this is a very intriguing chart. You know, like higher low, the highest lows ever, or amongst the highest lows. You know, the M shape, and getting. I mean, they keep this up. Look how close you are to a mega breakout. FedEx, you know, like holy crap, man. Remember the 3 Rising Valleys that gapped up on earnings, and look at this. I'm just telling you, and you talk about reversal pattern. Look at that, not really nice morning doji star, morning doji bullish abandoned baby star, whatever. It's all of them. It's great. reversal pattern at what? 274.75. Look at this. Look how crazy this is. It is the all-time high from January 2018. It's now support after a really nice correction. That gap fill isn't happening anytime soon, most likely due to it's a signature breakaway gap. So I think like above 274, like having a stop loss at 273, let it ride and just see where we go from here. So anyway, I could just spend all day looking at these different assets. You get it, there's thousands of them, but whatever. Been live 1 hour 21 minutes. I'm tired and chat's dead. Whatever. So I'll just be back. Thanks for watching. And then we have another request, right? No, of course not. We had one request. We got like 3 requests in 2 weeks. I'll be back. Respect the TA. Cash Money, thanks for the 10, dude. Really appreciate you, man.